morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Noble Crafter, here to show you this really cool Minecraft server that I found. It's factions, it's got a bunch of other really cool stuff on it. It's got a crate system. I'll go ahead and open one up right here. This is a pretty bad one, a broken short sword, 1 to 7 damage. That's really bad, but you get speed 1 while you're holding it, which is pretty cool. Now there's a bunch of other stuff. There's, the buy and sell market. This is like the auction house on other faction servers. Of course, you have your ender chest, your ammo, and stuff. Over here, you have some different things. This is restore, where you can repair one of your items. This is my sword, by the way. The something cutlass, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. 43 to 49 damage, and you get speed 8 for 25 seconds when you right click on it. Burns your target for 8 seconds, a bunch of other cool stuff. This is my bow, it teleports me 60 blocks away. Pretty cool weapons, pretty cool stuff. Now here's the forge. This is where you can craft chests out of different stuff. Over here's the dismantler. You can, like here, I'll show you with this one right here. Put this in, dismantle it, and then boom, I have artifact material. Now if I get 20 artifact material, I can make another crate. And these are much better than the ones I was using earlier. Crates are a really fun system to serve. Now, dismantler, forge, yeah, these are all the same as on this side. Then down here, we have the enchanting, and we have the combiner and the fusion. These are really cool. Now, I cannot use this right now because I already used it and you can only use it once per day. The combiner combines 2 items and makes it a more powerful item. Pretty cool. That's how I got the Mark II Ender Bow. I combined 2 Ender Bows and got the Mark II, which does more damage and teleports me even farther. Now these, I'm the defensive class, so I get these defensive boosters. Regeneration 2, slowness, resistance, and mining fatigue. Now if I was an offensive booster, if I was in the offensive class, the offensive booster would be a little bit different, but I decided to go with the defensive route just because the defensive special weapon is the swords. The offensive is an axe, and the stealth is a bow. And basically what that means is you will have a greater chance of getting those weapons out of crates. Here's the enchanting table. You can buy different enchantments off the wall. That's pretty much it here at spawn. Now there's one more thing I want to show you, and that is mob assault. Okay. This is pretty cool. Let me let the texture pack load in here. Because it's a different game type, it has its own texture pack. And, if I didn't say already, the server does have its own texture pack, which is really cool. Now here we are. It's basically just zombies. And you make a lot of money doing this. I've made 50 grand off 1 round of this. And which is quite a bit for this server. Now I am lagging, my Wi-Fi is pretty bad at the moment, so that's why I'm lagging a little bit. But see, $77 for 1 zombie. Yeah, this lag is crazy. Now see, I'm reloading and kill those. That's pretty much it for that. And it goes on, it gets harder, there's more and more enemies and stuff like that. So, this is the RexCraftia server. Here's the textures. I will leave the link down to this really cool server in the description for you guys to check out. There's also, some other stuff, dungeons. Let me see if there's a dungeon open, actually. There are no dungeons open. The dungeons are pretty fun. The dungeons are cool. It's basically just a dungeon you go through. There's multiple waves of enemies and stuff like that you fight and you go through. And you get money and other stuff like that. So, that's pretty much it. I will talk to you guys on the next one. I hope you guys join me and play with me on this server. I'll definitely be playing on it. I think it's really cool. I will see you on the next one. Peace out. Link will be in the description.